You're listening to Ramble, Record, Repeat. But yeah, so I picked up your robot penis today.
Robot penises.
The lady was very nice. Like, she's like, I messaged her and I'm like, oh, I picked it up. Thank you very much. And she's like, thanks for letting me know. And I'm like, oh, no worries. Like, very nice. Really close to our house.
Yeah, well, it was only 10 minutes away. And
Yeah, they're still in Burlington.
And like, I paid her last week when I first initially set
Then
it up.
why did she make me go down on her? I'm fun. And that's today's episode, everybody. Goodbye. So, but yeah, she was very nice. I have your robot penis now sitting in my basement.
So, for those of you that are wondering, it is not a robot penis. It is a pump for part for our above ground pool sand filter.
It's a robot penis.
It could be a robot penis.
It's like a robot
with little
dildo.
penises.
It's a robot dildo.
It's a big giant
the
penis
iron
with
giant,
lots of little.
the iron giant penis.
Yes,
but it's plastic. But yeah, no, it was like easy fit in the back, no problem.
Perfect,
easy peasy. One of the easiest pickups you had me do. Literally, it's like right down the street.
Nice. I'm glad it was easy. I'm glad you didn't get killed or taken.
I did get
advantage
shanked,
of.
but luckily I got better.
Okay,
I got better.
You survived.
So did you want to get into the nitty gritty of our bet first?
Yes,
about the
for
not
sure.
so special. So, okay, before anything goes any further, I have to let you know, I edited this blind.
Mm-hmm.
I recorded it blind.
Okay.
And I edited it blind.
Okay.
Ashley listened to it.
Okay.
And she said there was a definite winner and loser in it.
Okay.
And that's all. I told her not to say anything else.
Yeah.
So if it's bad, I apologize, but like I don't know. I literally just listened to watch the audio level spike, and when there was a long pause, that's where I cut it.
Okay.
So,
well, and just to remind everybody, I have Josh, Creepy Josh, as the winner, and you have Derek as the winner. And this is for their what has it been? 4 months or 5 months long to see who could sell the most on eBay. Go listen to their podcast, and not so special podcast to kind of see what it's all about,
to catch yourself up. They do kind of go over for what I expect every episode. They kind of do an update on what the actual bet is. So I'm assuming they're going to do it on this one, but for a name yet again being not so special, you'll find out there's something pretty special about their podcast. And we just gamed with them recently too.
We did. Fun. That was fun doing. They finally did the
what's it called? Rocket League.
Yeah. So we got to make that a normal time, like maybe every 2 weeks or something like that. And it doesn't have to be to them. Any other people listening, if you want to game with us, let us know, and we can do cross-platform.
As long as you don't cheat like Josh and Derek using performance-enhancing thumbs, I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, you want to just go right into it? I'll play the clip right now.
Let's do it.
I've not heard it. You've not heard it.
Nope.
Here we go.
So a grand total.
Oh God.
The grand total, $3,321.01.
Whoa.
I thought he said 31,000.
Whew.
Hope you like anchovy pizza.
Free pizza for me.
Are you serious?
Wow, Derek, I thought you'd push harder on the last month.
No, Derek.
Do that.
So we lost Derek. We don't know what Derek sold.
We don't know what he sold, but we know who the winner is. Derek. Come on, man.
Woo-hoo!
I had all the faith in when he said that. I thought you'd push harder in the last month. Oh, no. Okay, So what kind of beer do you want?
I don't know. I might have to think on that one.
You want anchovy beer like he's getting anchovy pizza?
No anchovy.
Skittlebrow.
No.
You want some Skittlebrow?
Skittlebrow. I could do some Skittlebrow.
God damn it. God damn it, man.
Now I want to actually go finish listening to the episode because
I haven't even listened to it yet because I didn't want to get any
hints,
any hints, nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't want anything of that. Yeah. So I didn't listen to it at all. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I kind of want to listen to the whole podcast. It's a longer one. It's almost as long as their first one, or it is longer than the first one. It's 3 hours.
I believe so,
just shy of 3. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? Fuck. God damn it. To quote Michael Scott, no, why? No. God damn it. So the better man lost in this one. The better man lost.
So now what you have to do is you have to say, Josh and Derek, you guys need to come up with a new competition that we can bet on again.
Yeah, I agree with this. Like, person who is the best Derek. Because I'm still going to. You know what?
The person with the most
Josh.
the most ease in their name.
Oh, I think Josh.
No,
Derek
Derek.
would win. Yeah.
Derek.
I think you said the most ease.
Most
like,
ease
no,
in their name.
like saying the name with ease.
Oh, Josh. Derek.
That's what I thought. I didn't think you meant like the actual letter.
Unless you went Joshua, because I'm sure his real name's probably Joshua.
But God damn it, man. It doesn't mean I don't love you any less. I still love you. No, you. I don't care about you, Chris. You're done. You're dead to me.
No,
I still love you, Derek.
I'm going to be showered in beers this summer. Woo!
Yeah, after I drink them and then pass them through my system,
and then
with
pee
the
them
robot
out in the
penis.
bottle.
And
you're gonna pull a Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Come on, hurry! Come on! Okay.
Sir, no, wait.
No, sir, don't drink. You'd keep your mouth shut if you knew it was good for you, buddy.
Tic Tac, sir?
Gross. And before we also get also, I just realized I said it a lot there. I believe you owe a certain somebody an apology.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we still haven't been told what the truth is.
I believe you owe a certain somebody apology.
I said a range, and maybe my range was a little too big.
I like what's his name?
Bill.
Bill's. Was that a mountain range?
Yeah. So I guesstimated that maybe Buried on Mars, Kevin's age was between, and I think I said 45 to 50 is what my range was.
And I said it wasn't that.
But we still don't know what his age is.
Don't matter.
We'll never know what his age is, but apparently I'm way off.
Apparently you lost a friend.
I don't know.
Apologize.
If you listen to how and what topics that he talks about, that Kevin talks about, and the TV shows he watched as a kid and things like that, it feels like he is younger than me by or older than me by a significant amount, 5 to 10 years.
There's this really cool thing called reruns.
No, because he talked about it when he was a kid and stuff.
There still was reruns. Reruns were around for a while, dude.
Anyways, it will be the question that is never answered, and if I offended you, Kevin, I do apologize.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to be like, there was a question that was never answered. On to the topic. I thought you were going to dance around apologizing.
No.
Good. Because he gave me $20 to punch you in the face if you didn't apologize. I'm not giving you the $20 back, by the way, Kevin. I already spent it on the sweet robot penis. So in case you didn't know, today's episode is on Marvel MCU.
Ooh.
I'm also going to include some of the TV shows, not necessarily in my. We're doing a list of our opinions of best to worst in the Infinity Saga movies.
Yep.
I'm not including the shows in that because they're not part of the Infinity Saga, but I do want to touch on some of the shows as well, like the Netflix ones and stuff like that later on. But yeah, this is about the MCU. Chris finally finished the movies, which is still an impressive feat. There's a lot of movies.
I mean, I've seen them all, but I wanted to rewatch them to refresh my memory. Plus, Paula hadn't seen the majority of them, so it was cool to watch them with her.
What was her thoughts on them?
I think she grew attached to them as we went through them. At first, like, she had seen the original Iron Man, so that was kind of like where you start, right? Well, we started with Captain America.
Yeah, and then Captain Marvel.
And then Captain Marvel. But anyways, some of them she didn't like. There were certain ones, and I don't know if we want to get right into it, but like I think her least favorite was probably Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
Yeah.
My least favorite is something completely different.
So
let's not do our list just yet.
Yeah. But her reasoning behind it, and I kind of get it, is they didn't really develop the character's background in that first movie very well.
Mm-hmm. But the background, it was more just an introduction, and the second one
exactly
was the introduction.
Exactly.
But I
so
felt the second one was a better movie than the first one.
Yes, I agree. She just felt like she didn't have any reason to really feel for these characters because of that. So I
Well,
get
it was
where
more
she's
like
coming
group,
from.
like Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was just more about the group getting together.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the group is now together.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to talk to you about them. Like, I'm
Yes.
sorry, Yondu, when he goes, he may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy.
I
I'm
know.
like, oh, right in the feels.
I know. So
and
good.
there's a lot of points in all of these movies I found that like I really enjoyed from start to finish. Like there was like moments that just made it for me. And when I found out that it made it for other people as well, it made me feel gratified. I felt good about it. You know, I'm like, yes, you.
And maybe just quickly now, I don't think this will be an issue, but we'll just do a disclaimer here right now. This is like anything goes, so we're going to talk about anything and everything that happens in these movies, including and up until the most recent Spider-Man movie. So if there are movies that you haven't seen,
where the fuck you been?
Yeah, that and we may spoil stuff in them because I mean we're not going to talk about everything, but
no, that would be like 5 episodes.
Yeah,
There's so much to talk about.
So,
but I will talk about my favorite parts of some of the movies.
Yeah.
So do you want to just kind of maybe get right into our list?
Yeah, like how do we want to tackle this? How do we want to do it?
Do you want to? I did mine worst to best.
So I have mine worst to best as well.
Okay, so let's just go. We'll go down from the top. You do one, I do one. You do one, I do one.
So
we don't have to discuss why we put them there.
Okay.
But if you if you want to question why I put it there, then we could kind of go into a little further.
So what I'm going to say too first to kind of start is I use the app called Letterboxd to track everything that I watch. And after I'm done watching a movie, I'll give it a rating. So I use those ratings to help order my movies as well.
I've never even heard of
Letterboxd, it's great. Kevin Burnham Mers is actually the one that I learned about. And
see, that doesn't sound like someone who's 50 would know how to use.
I never said he was 50.
You did. Is it an app on your phone?
Yep. Yeah, a website and an app. It's great.
Whoa.
So I use it to track everything. So my movies are kind of grouped into their ratings, and then I kind of put them in order from worst to the ones I liked. But the ones that are the same rating could probably be interchangeable depending on my mood and what one I've watched, and you know what I mean?
Like I'm gonna go through, and when I say these are my worst, that's my worst.
Okay.
And then there's gonna be a point where like 2 or 3 of them I'm like I could give or take. Like they could be they're not like my favorite, they're not my least favorite.
Okay.
You know, like exactly the same thing, but I don't have a nerdy calculating way of doing things.
And then another disclaimer, and I know we talked about this, but I'm cheating anyways. I am not including the Hulk because I didn't watch it and I don't remember it enough to place it and give it a rating.
I am including the Hulk, so I have an extra one.
I am including WandaVision in my list.
Oh, so then we're pretty much on par.
Yeah.
I'm not including WandaVision in mine.
Okay.
It's a TV show.
Okay, so my least favorite movie, and again, this could change with my bottom few, but as of right now, my least favorite is Iron Man 3.
My least favorite is Thor: Dark World.
Okay.
Didn't care for Thor: Dark World at all.
And I'm going to do this. I'm going to write down yours as we go because I'm curious to compare them. Okay.
Go for your second one.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
My second one was Thor.
Really? Okay.
I didn't like Thor.
You don't like the Thor? Okay.
No.
And my next one will be Black Panther.
My next one is Iron Man 3.
Okay.
Iron Man 3 I thought was just so all over the place.
Yeah, I mean...
And then at the end, he's like, I'm going to blow up all my armor to prove that I love you. But I'm still Iron Man, but I'm blowing up my armor.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that just seems like, you know what? Hey, guys, I have a lot of disposable income. Who wants to wipe their ass with $100 bills?
Right?
That's what it felt like to me, you know?
Yeah. And not that they're bad movies, too. So those bottom 3 that I had said were all, I give it 3 out of 5 stars review.
I gave it 7 thumbs up, my lowest rating ever. No, I didn't do that. It's just like, I own them. Yeah. I watch them.
Yeah.
I would watch them again. It's just they don't hit those marks with me.
Yep.
They don't have a lot of memorable moments in it for me.
Okay.
So what's your fourth worst?
So my fourth worst, and this was a 3 out of 5 star, is Captain America: The First Avenger.
Mine is Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Mine is Captain Marvel.
Okay.
I can't get into Brie Larson.
But you know what? I think you have a vendetta against her because of whatchamacallit, the movie, right?
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
I liked her in Scott
Did
Pilgrim.
you? Okay.
Yes. You
See,
know what it is?
I like Brie Larson. I think she's awesome.
I didn't care for her in this.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get into her as Captain Marvel. Like I don't know. It just, maybe it's not her. Maybe it's how the character was written. And I know of Captain Marvel in the comics, and that might have been the reason why I thought of it the way it is. Okay, I can't get into how Brie Larson's character was written for the movie.
Okay.
Not necessarily Brie Larson. And there was other things like just the Skrulls I thought was kind of weird because the Skrulls aren't friendly.
Well,
the Skrulls are bad.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where they're going with the next movie, right? So
yeah, I know, but it just felt weird. It just felt like it was thrown in to tie in the next saga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that was just me.
Okay. So we are on 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. So this is my 5th least favorite, or however you want to word it. And this was also 3 out of 5, and that's Thor.
Mine was Captain America: The First Avenger.
Okay. Cool.
I liked certain aspects. I love the outfit of Captain America: First Avenger that he wore. Like the military one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad they brought that back as opposed to the one that was in Avengers, because that one in Avengers was garbage.
Yeah.
It was garbage. You look like Duke.
Okay. Okay. So my next one at 3.5 out of 5.
Oh, moving on up.
Is Iron Man 2.
Mine was The Incredible Hulk.
Okay. Which I didn't do. So yeah. I remember liking the Hulk, and
it was very good.
It was. I want them to do a Hulk movie with what's his name?
You know the problem is now that you've seen
Hulk now
that you've seen Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner and Hulk, you can't see anybody else. He's very good.
Exactly. He's so good for that role.
He's
right?
very good for that role. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next at again 3.5 out of 4 is Thor: The Dark World.
Mine is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Really? Okay.
I liked the introduction of the new characters.
Yep.
But I also don't like how they're not mutants.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wanda Maximoff and Quicksilver are mutants. They're Magneto's children. I understand they didn't have the rights to it at the time because Fox did, and Disney didn't own Fox at the time.
Hence why it's
why they did it. But it was just like that, and then just certain other things. It didn't. I felt Avengers 1 was better than Avengers Age of Ultron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I don't know why. It was a good movie. It just didn't. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one, and this was again 3.5 out of 5, and that is Doctor Strange.
Mine is Iron Man.
Okay.
The original one.
Original one, eh? Okay.
I really like the original Iron Man movie.
Yeah. No, that was that started it all, right?
Yep, 2008.
Okay, cool. So the next one, this is going to be a next long list of 4s out of 5. So these are very, very good movies. They could all interchange, but I did put them in somewhat of an order. Mm-hmm. So next one for me is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mine is Ant-Man.
Okay.
I enjoyed Ant-Man a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Rudd as a superhero. Who would have guessed?
It works
very well. So
it works so well.
He's. I don't know. I really enjoy. And this is the same thing. Like these ones now could really kind of interchange with each other if I really like looked at it and watched them again.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the like I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Okay. Next for me is Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yep.
The next one for me is Avengers, the original one.
The first Avengers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very interested to see where we're going in the top 5 here. Okay. Cool. Next,
we haven't matched yet.
No, not at all. We've been close on a couple. I think we might match number
Closer
1
to the end, maybe,
but
I think top 5 is where we're going to be the closest.
No, I can already tell you we're not.
Oh, really?
And I think we will have maybe 2 in the top 5 that are the same, and there's going to be 2 that aren't in my top 5 that are in your top 5.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fair.
My next one is Ant-Man and the Wasp.
My next one was Iron Man 2.
Okay.
I really liked Iron Man 2.
You know what I liked about Iron Man 2? Now, I had that back. I did have it quite a bit lower. I liked it, and I loved, what's his name?
Don Cheadle?
No, Whiplash.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke. I loved him.
You
But I
lose.
think they wasted him. He could have been so much better.
Yeah, I found at the beginning of the Marvel universes, like the Marvel Universe movies, they were killing their villains.
Yes.
Where towards the end, not necessarily killing them, but finding a way to deal so they could bring them back if they wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Right?
look at Loki.
Oh, Loki is the best.
Right?
Loki is the best.
Yeah.
Like, and he's not even a villain; he's an anti-hero.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well,
He is a god, you dull creature.
like we haven't watched. It just came out on Wednesday.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, we haven't watched it yet either.
That's the one I'm the most looking forward to.
Yeah.
Like
but-
I loved WandaVision.
Mhm.
I loved it more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Which we haven't watched yet. We just did
Falcon and Winter
WandaVision.
Soldier's good,
Mhm.
but I liked WandaVision more. But I think I'm going to like Loki even more.
I think so too. Yeah.
I just like Tom Hiddleston.
Well, he's so good, right?
So good.
Mhm.
Okay, next one.
Next one is another 4, and this is Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Mine was Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Okay, cool.
I enjoyed Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
I thought it was weak because it's not a true bad guy. It's Hydra again with. the
But
Winter
Hydra
Soldier.
is the huge bad guy. Hydra was controlling the Winter Soldier.
I know, but I want bad guys.
But it built a character.
I know.
It was it was more about this was like giving more Steve Rogers character
I know.
and introducing Falcon and giving the ability to have what's her name, Black Widow, have her own movie and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, because her movie is taking place somewhere. No, hers is after Age of Ultron, isn't it?
No, her movie. I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
It's in the middle. It's taking place.
I think it's
somewhere.
in between Infinity War and Endgame
No, I think it's even before.
because her
that.
hair's got like that white in it that she had in Endgame.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one is Age of Ultron. Avengers: Age of Ultron.
My next one is Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Okay. The first one, original. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Next we are at number. I don't know what we're at, but anyways.
376.
And another 4 out of 5. These all ones. I'll tell everybody when I change, but these are all 4 out of 5s. Is where am I looking here? Captain America: Civil War.
Mine is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was just a strictly better movie.
It was
Better than
100%
Guardians
better.
of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Yeah.
It hit all those notes, like with Mantis, with Drax, even with Rocket,
Mhm.
having that emotional moment with Yondu, realizing that
Yeah.
he was like that kind of that father without being the father to Quill, right? Like it was just such a good movie. And but they couldn't have released that one first. They couldn't.
It wouldn't have made sense. No.
No, they needed Guardians of the Galaxy 1 came out when it needed to come out, and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was a rare occasion where the second movie is better than the first.
I think the third one might even be better when they go to
I don't
do it.
know. It could
Well-
be. James Gunn is just really good.
So my question is, and we'll talk about this now, just so I don't forget. With Guardians Volume 3 that's supposed to come out, are they going back to those gold people? Like, is that going to be the bad people?
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be introducing it because they touched on Adam Warlock.
Yeah, the Atom, which is created by them, right?
Yeah, they touched on that, but I don't know if they're going to go that way. It just depends because I don't know how long everybody else is kind of in. Like Drax, I don't think. Batista, I think this is his last Guardians.
Is it? Yeah.
He
Unless
said
he
he's just-
signs on more.
Well, no, he said he just doesn't want to do shirtless roles anymore because he's pushing 50 something.
Really?
And
Yeah,
he's like,
okay.
it's hard for him to keep the physique up
Okay. Well,
because he's like 53 or something like that.
is he that old? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't have to apologize because I actually looked it up. But yeah, like I don't know how much longer he's going to be.
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to be continuing with Guardians. I think this might be the last one, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do because I heard it was called As Guardians of the Galaxy because Thor went with them, right?
But Thor's also getting Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
or
which
Thunder
is
and
about
Love.
which is about Jane Foster taking over as Thor.
Yeah, so he's
And then
stepping
Thor
down
becoming
too, right?
well, he's going to be he signed on for a couple more movies, but he becomes like Thor, like he becomes like Odin was.
King Thor, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one, Chris.
Next one for me is WandaVision.
Mine was Doctor Strange. So we got two magical ones.
Yeah.
Dormammu. That came to bargain.
Doctor Strange, I liked it. It was fairly low. Well,
On
I guess
your
not
list.
that low on my list. It was
Yeah.
back there. But what am I trying to say here?
It was back on your list, and then you kind of stopped for a second.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about how the movie happened and everything, and I liked
good.
I liked his introduction of how, like, his origin
Benedict
story.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, yes.
He was very good.
Yeah, I don't know. It was good. I liked it, but just
And
not as much as the others.
WandaVision was spectacular.
WandaVision, oh my god, so good. I know you
It's
don't
the
have
story-
it on your list, but
It's the story of like loss. It's the stages of grief.
it's so cool. If
But
you have,
that's what the stages of grief is, though.
Yeah,
Like-
100%.
Like you don't realize, like everything that took place in WandaVision took place like a week after Endgame, literally a week after Endgame.
Yeah,
So she just lost Vision.
yeah,
And you're just
exactly.
like, oh my god, and it was so good. It was just so good. Even what's her name, Agatha. It was Agatha all along,
Right? That
Like-
she was good. I didn't. So I don't know the comics. As you, a comic book person,
Yeah.
do you know who she was?
Yeah, I know who Agatha.
Did
Harkness is.
you call it?
I
when you were
did
watching the
only
show?
because her name was so similar.
Okay.
Right? It was so similar.
Like, I could imagine comic book people watching that show, seeing
Yeah.
that, freaking out, going, "That's amazing!" because they see
Because
their
she actually
character.
trains Wanda.
Yeah, I read that afterwards. Yeah,
Like she trains Wanda. But like everybody in the show is really good. How it went through the different seasons, the introduction of their actual children, so good. I even didn't have a problem with the damn boner joke with her brother.
yes.
And they bring in
the
Quicksilver
other
from the X-Men
I know.
movies.
I loved that. That was so good.
So good. And she's like, yeah, it's really hard to resurrect a person from the dead, even if they're in another country,
Yeah,
like with her actual brother. And I'm like, oh my God. Or like, what happened to your accent? Because
Yeah.
she lost her accent. And I just little things like that. It was very well done. For a
I
show,
also-
very well done. It could have been a movie.
I also, yes, it could have. I also like how they tied in Captain Marvel's friend's daughter.
Yeah, because she had powers in it, right? And that whole
Yeah.
tied in, and that sword, right? There's shield and sword.
Yeah, exactly. So
And I don't know. I always knew that Scarlet Witch was powerful, like from the
I
comics.
didn't know she was that powerful.
But when I saw her in the show, I'm like not the show, but the movies until Endgame. And I'll talk about that when we get to Endgame,
Mhm.
like when we talk about it. But I'm just like, oh man, they really like dropped the ball on her, I felt. But no, she's crazy cool. Like she's awesome. Like all I have to say is no more mutants. And she literally fucking gets rid of all the mutants. Like during House of M,
Yeah,
she says no more mutants and all the mutants are gone.
yeah.
Her power is that strong.
So do you know? Are they planning on doing an individual standalone movie for her?
I think she's going to be the big bad for this season, for this phase.
Okay,
She's going to be the bad guy.
she's going to become the bad person.
That's
okay.
what that you can quote me on this now. That is what I feel.
And depending on how they do this, Vision's back.
Vision is back. He got
He
his memories back.
transferred.
Yeah.
Well, he transferred himself into the robot Vision that they
he
created.
just
right?
he unlocked his memories. I love that though. He's just sitting there and they're talking, and it's like Captain America fighting his villains. And it's like smash, smash, smash. Vision fighting Vision. It's just like a guy playing chess.
Yeah, exactly.
I am the Vision. Very well done.
Yeah.
Very, very well done.
Okay.
And then what's your next one?
Okay. Next one. Again, we're still at 4 out of 5. Is Captain Marvel.
Mine is Black Panther.
Okay.
I enjoyed Black Panther. I just didn't like the overall CG of him in the suit.
So that's kind of interesting. So I have Captain Marvel quite a bit higher, and I have Black Panther quite a bit lower. Like Black Panther, originally Black Panther was my least favorite, but I did a little shuffling and I moved it up too.
And I enjoyed Black Panther from the beginning. I like Okoye, Shuri, like even Killmonger, freaking Michael B. Jordan, great villain.
I think he was a good villain, but I don't know. It was just I don't know. I couldn't get into it. It was
Personal-
good.
personal
I liked
preference.
it, but yeah,
Personal
yeah,
preference.
yeah.
They might be bringing him back as the Black Panther
Oh, really? Okay.
because Loki.
yeah,
Everything this is about the space stone and like traveling back in time and stuff like that.
yeah.
And he's going back and correcting any incidences that his thing is made. So he might come back and bring
Ooh.
Killmonger back and and that's how they might replace
Black Panther.
unfortunately what's his name, Chadwick Boseman, who
Bosman,
passed
yeah.
away
Yeah.
as what's it called, as Black Panther. And I'd be
Okay,
so cool.
that'd be
because
kinda
they were
cool.
friends too. They were friends. So
Yeah, yeah.
you know, what's your next one?
Next one, 4 out of 5 is Guardians Volume 2.
Mine is Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
Love Thor Ragnarok.
Thor
I hated
Ragnarok
the Thors.
is very good.
I
Very,
like
very good.
Taika. Right? The guy who directed it, Taika, he's amazing.
Is it Taika or Tika?
I thought it was Taika.
I thought it was Tika Waititi.
I thought it was Taika Waititi.
Oh, yeah, I think
But-
you're right.
Regardless of which, like I just love him as Korg. Yeah, we're starting a revolution. It's gonna be great. I handed out flyers, but the only one that showed up was my mom's boyfriend, Doug. Hate that guy. Like, it's just so good. But that is what Thor needed. Thor needed that campiness.
Yeah. Oh,
And
it
it made
works
him
so well.
it made
right?
it so good.
Yeah.
Everybody was good. Even like when like Hulk comes out and he's like, yes,
Yeah.
I know he's a
I
friend
know
from
him.
work.
Yeah.
So good. Or when Thor gets beaten up by Hulk and slammed, Loki's like, yes. Or,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing get help.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole like it was just good.
yes.
Very good. Very well done.
Very well done. And that would be why that is my next one, Thor Ragnarok.
Mine is Spider-Man Homecoming.
Okay.
So we're
close
closer to the
there.
Ragnarok, but our Homecoming wasn't.
No. Well, no. Mine.
Oh,
my,
you did Far From Home.
Far
You
From
did
Home.
Far From Home, yeah.
My next one, Spider-Man Homecoming. So,
Oh, my next one is Ant-Man and Wasp.
okay. So let me write that in here. We just kind of jumped ahead.
Eh.
So yeah.
Alright.
So Spider-Man Homecoming. I love that.
What's his name as the bad guy? Batman.
Michael Keaton was so
was
good as
very
the
good.
Vulture.
And then having that little taste of Donald Glover
Mm-hmm.
playing. So, okay, this is something that I noticed. Donald Glover in this movie, because did you see Into the Spider-Verse?
Yep.
You know the Prowler, the guy in purple, who's Miles' uncle?
Yep.
Donald Glover was playing him in Spider-Man Homecoming. That was the same character.
Working
So
for
Donald Glover was the Prowler. Like, it was just the animated movie version and the real version.
But was he working for Michael Keaton's character?
No, he was just a thug in the street, which is what the Prowler is.
Oh, okay.
And then when he's like, I have a nephew who does, I don't want him getting caught up in any of this shit. He was talking about Miles Morales, which is the Black Spider-Man.
yeah,
And the cool thing is Donald Glover did the voice
for
of Miles
yeah,
Morales.
yeah.
So it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like a really cool, like,
full circle. Yeah.
you know, I
Okay.
like that.
So let's talk about Spider-Man for a second here too, because I'm thinking back to it now.
Jonathan Spiderman.
Jonathan Spiderman. They in the movie. What am I thinking up here? Oh, and I don't know if you have a reason why they do this. You know a lot more about comics. When they're working with all the alien technology and everything, he goes, "Here, put those on. You're the Shocker now." But then that guy ends up getting killed, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't really supposed to be the Shocker, right?
No, they just gave it to him for the thing, and then the other guy was the actual Shocker.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just kind of like how villains are kind of interchangeable. There's been like several different like versions of the Green Goblin and the Hobgoblin. The only one who's been like the same has been Sandman, Doc Ock, like the
Mhm.
main guys.
So let's talk about that quickly here too with
Mhm.
Spider-Man Homecoming is the next third one that's coming out, because we've already talked about I already talked about Far From Home. You haven't got there yet, so I'm assuming
No.
we're coming to it. But anyways,
Maybe.
the next Spider-Man, the third one, is going to be like a Spider-Verse, correct?
I'm hoping so because they're bringing villains from. It's called No Way Home.
Well, if you look at the IMDb, who's in it, it's every single villain from all of the old movies, like all of them.
Alfred Molina, which is Doc Ock,
Yeah.
he was amazing.
But it's got Jamie Kennedy, Shocker,
Jamie Foxx,
or
as
Jamie
Electro.
Foxx. Sorry, not
So you
Jamie
know what
Kennedy.
you know what they're saying? No Way
Hmm.
Home stands for.
Okay,
It's about the villains. When the Spider-Verse opened up and the multiverse of madness happens, which is Doctor Strange's new movie,
yep.
the villains come to our universe, or not our universe, but the main Marvel universe, and they can't get home.
Okay,
And that's why it's called No Way Home.
so it's going to be Spider-Man dealing with all of them.
With all of them. And they might bring in what's it called? Tobey Maguire.
Well, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are listed as being in it.
And they've also bringing in the guy who played Matt Murdock, Daredevil from the Netflix shows.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charlie Cox, I think his name is.
Okay.
He was amazing. Like, so good. So
Okay.
good. So, yeah, you know.
I
It's gonna be
love
interesting.
Spider-Man. I'd be really interested to see how good this one.
And I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Oh, he's the best. Out of all of the Spider-Mans, he's the best.
And he's got a pretty hot Aunt May.
He does.
Marissa Tomei. That woman does not age, by the way.
No, she doesn't.
I'm not trying to sound like all sexist, but that woman does not age. Like, I don't know what it is, what she eats.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she does not age. Like,
So
she
that
looks the
was
same.
my number 5.
This is now we're in the 4. The needy,
And your number 5 was Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Which
I
was
liked Ant-Man and Wasp because I love the addition of the cop, Randall Park.
Cop.
Yeah, he's like, how did you do that magic trick? The guy who's
the guy from
friggin'
WandaVision.
hilarious. Yeah,
The guy from
freaking
WandaVision.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I liked him in WandaVision a lot too. I also liked the crew. You know,
Yeah.
oh man, what happened is you got to go do this, and then this happened. But like the addition, because I also didn't like the bad guy in regular Ant-Man, Yellow Jacket.
He was
I
okay, yeah.
I like Ghost.
Yep.
I'm
not a big fan of Ghost.
and I
prefer
like that they
Yellow
touched on
Jacket.
Goliath, which is Lawrence Fishburne's character, Goliath, the guy who grows. He's like,
Mm,
this is the size. Like, it was just good,
yeah.
really well done. My next one. Well, you tell yours. You
Well,
start.
yeah. Okay, so this is now 4.5 out of 5.
Mhm.
And this is my 4th favorite, and that is Avengers Infinity Wars.
Mine is Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Okay.
I enjoyed Far From Home. I really liked Mysterio. Like their rendition of so good, so good.
The reason I didn't like it as much, and I think Paula actually enjoyed it more, and obviously you did, is because it was all tricks. He didn't have powers.
Mysterio doesn't have powers though.
But I always thought he was more powers.
No,
No?
Mysterio is a regular
Magician,
person.
basically?
No, he is a guy who was worked in special effects his whole life.
Really? Okay.
So they were pretty much bang on true to his character.
Okay.
And Jake Gyllenhaal, such a good Mysterio.
I did love him as Mysterio. He was good. Yeah.
And it was also like the first movie with the passing of Tony Stark and stuff like that, right? So
Well, that was the very beginning where they're doing the whole.
Yeah,
No, it was.
or like everybody coming back from the blip. How the people are playing
crashing into
basketball,
people.
then they're like the band. It was good. I thought it was good. I don't think you're
Yeah.
giving it enough credit.
Well, no, I mean,
Is it
I
because,
had it.
you're not having a beer right now, Chris?
Where did I have it? I had it not too far back.
Get out of here.
Gave it 4 out of 5. Like I said, they're all interchangeable.
no, they're not.
Okay.
So then we have 3 left.
So,
What's your third
but
one?
yeah, so I had said Infinity Wars. We're gonna get talking about that shortly, I think.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm sure. So my number 3, 4.5 out of 5 is Ant-Man.
My number 3 is Infinity War.
Okay. So yeah, we're our last few there are just one off from each other, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I have
But
a feeling we're only going to have one that's the same. Maybe.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
are
know.
because there's only 2 movies I haven't said, and I know which one we're gonna have the same. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to think. I don't know what one you haven't said yet, but anyways.
Number
So
2.
my number 2 is the original Avengers.
My number 2 was Captain America: Civil War.
Okay, so yours was Civil War.
I
Okay.
like the introduction of Baron Zemo, just other things like that. I thought it was really well done. The introduction
Yeah.
of Spider-Man into the Marvel Universe,
Yeah.
right? That was like the first Spider-Man clip. It was just really good.
hmm
Um,
I love seeing all of the bad guys get together, or not the
Yeah.
bad guys, but like all the characters together, and
Yeah.
yeah
in a non-Avengers kind of movie, which was
exactly, yeah.
Kind of cool. And then obviously our number 1 is Endgame.
Endgame, yeah. Like
Yeah.
to me, and I gave that 5 out of 5. I gave that perfect score.
Yeah, it was very good.
To me, that
excellent.
was a perfect movie.
It hit you in all the right spots.
It did. It did. Yeah.
So, do you want to go into talking about it, or do you want to do our trivia? Because I made a trivia for you.
Well, I mean, okay. Is there anything else you want to touch on before we get into trivia? Is there? I don't know.
Well, the
any-
trivia could maybe bring up some topics about talking
Okay.
about it.
Okay. One topic that I want to ask first, then, before we
Yeah.
go into trivia, and I've been saving this is, and you might know the answer to this. Why did Captain Marvel change her hair? Is that for another movie role?
No, she just cuts her hair in the comics.
Really?
It's just a different look she did.
Okay. I was just curious. I didn't know if there was a
No.
reason behind that, or
No, Brie Larson still has long hair.
yeah. She
Yeah.
looks better with long hair in my mind, but
She just her character as she gets older, she has shorter hair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay. I'm just curious.
So I
Okay.
apologize ahead of time. I sang for the opening of this one. So if
Woohoo!
it's off key, I apologize. If you get a question right, you will hear this noise. Right? I was looking up for Marvel sounds that kind of work, but nothing really worked for right. And then if you get an answer wrong, I kind of went with hook again. I felt keeping it class, nothing to do with Marvel at all.
Yeah.
So without further ado, there's 12 questions, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna fail.
Ready?
I'm so nervous.
Here we go. It's time to play Marvel Trivia. Let's see if Chris really knows his shit. I hope he makes us nerds proud when he gets them all correct. Yeah. Questions assemble. There you go.
I love it. That was awesome, man.
So
how long ago did you do that?
that was recorded a while ago.
Yeah, I figured.
I was driving and I'm like, it's time to play. I'm like, oh my God, it's
It
writing
works.
itself. It does. So these aren't going to be multiple choice questions. These are
They
just,
aren't. Oh no!
give me the answer
Oh crap!
and let's
Okay.
see. Because you just watched them. They got to be somewhat fresh in your head.
I have a goldfish memory, my friend. Goldfish.
And this is my wheelhouse, son. So these are actually going to be hard questions.
Shit. Okay, and I'm not gonna cheat. I'll just Okay.
If you don't know, you don't know. It's okay. We'll start it off I think is kind of easy.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
What is the name of the device in Tony's chest powering his suit and also keeping him alive?
Oh shit! What the hell is it called? Jesus Christ. They've only talked about it like gazillion times.
Yeah.
I can hear everybody screaming at their listening devices right now. I just remember the scene where it's like Pepper gives it back to him to prove that he actually had a heart.
Yep.
Crap. I can't remember what it's called.
Take a wild guess.
Well, I don't. The arc reactor.
That is correct.
Is it? Oh shit!
Yep.
Okay, I thought the arc reactor was the big thing, but I
No,
guess
he
it was,
made
and they
him
shrunk
anyone.
it down, right?
He made him anyone.
Okay.
Tony
Woo.
Stark made this in a cave with scraps.
Yeah.
The next one. Who is able to lift Thor's hammer?
Well, this is kind of a trick question, isn't it? Because
No.
isn't there two people?
I didn't specify how many. I just
Okay.
who is able to lift Thor's
Well,
hammer.
Captain America can lift it,
Mhm.
and somebody else lifted it. Who was it? Shit, I'm trying to remember now. Somebody
No.
else. Oh,
Shit.
no, was it Captain America for sure?
Yeah.
Was it Vision?
Yep. There's
It
one more.
was. There's one more. There's three of them,
Yep.
and it happened in one of the movies.
Yep.
I don't think it was this, but I'm gonna was it Captain Marvel?
No.
No,
She can't
okay,
lift it.
okay. I only know the two then. Trying to think of anybody else. I can't picture it.
So do you give up?
Um,
Because we can't give you forever time.
no, we can't. Let me just quickly think here. Was there somebody else I could think of that picked it up?
You're thinking to
Thor.
not including Thor.
Oh,
Thor's a
I'm-
given.
oh.
You're thinking too far into it.
Too far into it?
Yeah, just you got to think who's interacted with Thor the most.
Loki, but no. Odin? I don't know. Odin's my final answer.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
Odin's out of
'Cause
everybody in the Marvel.
Odin took it from him and
Yep.
gave. Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You're thinking too hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the most clear answer.
Yeah.
But-
Because Vision get it? Everybody was all surprised. He was
yeah,
able
and he's
to
like,
do
well,
it.
if an elevator lifts it, does that mean the elevator's working? No, it doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Vision's able to lift it because Vision is pure.
Yeah.
Captain America is able to do it because he's the same, right? Like, I love that line. when they goes, "What are you? You're not the man to make the big play to Stark. Take off the suit of armor. What are you?" And he's like, "A millionaire, playboy, some philanthropist." And then he looks to Captain America. He's like, "Everything special from you came from a bottle." Right. But in the end of Endgame, Iron Man makes that play to save the universe, and Captain America is able to wield a weapon of a god, proving that it's not like he was special. It's not just the super soldier serum.
Well, it was cool because he used that during that battle where Thor had the new Stormbreaker. Anyways,
but
that might be a question.
What was Captain America's squad called in the first Avenger?
The squad, like the
military squad,
the military dudes.
With Dum Dum Dugan and Bucky.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you. Team America. I don't know.
The Howling Commandos.
Okay, I wouldn't have got that one at all.
Wait, you know what we haven't been doing? We haven't been doing the. There you go. There we go. We didn't do the.
I need the.
You need 2 bangerangs for the first one.
There we go. That's better.
There you go.
Okay.
What is the name of Thor's hammers?
Okay, well that's why. So it's like Stormbreaker, I believe, is the one. Stormbreaker or Stormbringer? I think it's Stormbreaker was the one that got made after his first one was destroyed. And I just know it as Thor's hammer. I couldn't tell you what the actual name is. I can't remember.
It is Stormbreaker, which you're correct, and Mjolnir.
Say that again?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir? Like a mule? Mjolnir. Okay. Did they actually say it in the movie? Mjolnir?
Tons of times, but the girl calls it meow meow. Meow meow.
Oh, yeah, I remember meow meow. Yeah.
The best is they ask this question to the cast of Avengers, and everyone goes, and then it goes to Paul Rudd. Jonathan? Paul Rudd, right? What is the name of the metal found in Wakanda?
Oh shit! Oh god!
It's not. Oh shit!
It is. Vibranium.
There you go. So you're not doing that bad. You're 3 for 3 to 5.
Yeah, because vibranium's like everywhere.
Yeah. Name all of the Infinity Stones.
No, I can't do that, my friend. So there's a Mind Stone, Soul Stone, Power Stone, Time Stone, Mind, Soul, Power, Time. I might have to write these down so I remember what I've already said. Mind. Here we go. I can hear people yelling at me. Mind, Power, Soul, Time. I'm missing 2. Right? There's 6. 5,
There's 6.
One has a weird ass name that I'm not going to remember. The Ether.
But it's actually got a name. It's got a name.
Oh, I'm not going to remember that. I just remember the Ether. That's the one from Thor where the Ether goes into her, right?
Yeah, but it's actually an actual specific name.
And Mind, Power, Soul, Time, Ether. And then the other one's the Tesseract, right?
But what is it? The inside of the Tesseract?
That is the one I'm forgetting, though, right?
No, there's 2.
There's 2. Well, besides the Ether, I mean.
Yeah. Tesseract is the right one, but it's the stone inside of it. Just like the Ether, the stone is in the Ether.
Yeah, because the Mind Stone is what Doctor Strange has.
Nope.
Or sorry, the Time Stone is what Doctor Strange has. The Mind is what's in Vision.
Mm-hmm.
Power Stone is the one that he already had.
The Power was from the Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Wasn't that the one that he already had?
He had it because he got it from the Collector. Or he got it from...
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Not the Collector.
It wasn't the Collector?
They gave it to the Nova Squad, and he got it from them. From Xanadar, or whatever Xandar.
And then the Soul Stone
they just got it in Infinity Wars. I can't remember what the other 2 are called. So the Ether... Oh, sorry, first off, hold on.
Don't I get like 4 rights and 2 wrongs?
No. You have to name them all. The Ether is called the Reality Stone.
Reality. I should have remembered that because, he uses it to screw with the reality.
Bubbles!
Yeah.
Bubble! And the Tesseract is called the Space Stone.
Space Stone, okay.
Which is what Loki steals and travels through time.
Yeah.
What kind of alien is Goose the Cat?
Goose the Cat. Oh, that's from
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty funny. I like that scene. He's like, "Let's be careful, nice kitty, be nice." And that's how loses his eye.
Yeah, he gets infected.
Yeah. I could. He's like a octopus alien of some sort with tentacles. But
Is that your final answer?
He's a tentacle.
A tentacle? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You know what?
Hmm.
He was a flurkin.
Flurkin. Yeah. Sure. Flurkin.
And all these questions, just so you know, are only from the movies. I'm not pulling shit from the comics.
I appreciate that.
I'm not being a dick.
Good.
What movie was the very first appearance of Thanos? Or had the very first appearance of Thanos? This does also include after credit scenes.
Okay, so let me look at the movies. Now, are you doing order of release or order of time?
Order of release.
Oh fuck. Well, I don't have that order. I have the order of the time that they were out. Let me see. So Iron Man, and then it was Captain America. Well, actually, it was Iron Man 2. Captain America. I need to see the actual order. Just a second here. Marvel MCU movie order in release.
Should I just hit this button ahead of time?
Nope.
Okay, fine, I won't.
Because I might get a guess it. What else we got? Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, Avengers. I'm going to guess Avengers. Yeah.
You see him right at the very end.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because that's setting up everything that's going to be happening.
In Doctor Strange, what was the name holding? What was the name of the item holding the time stone?
Ooh, I remember them talking about it. Pocket locket, Polly Pocket,
Pocket rocket.
Pocket Rocket, Red Rocket. Yeah, I don't know.
The Eye of Agamotto.
Okay, sure.
Oh,
Why did I get two? What was that for?
I just keep doing it now. Hold
You
on.
broke it. You broke it.
There we go. I hit the.
Wasn't that bad?
No, there was a button you can push that makes it an infinite loop.
Oh.
And I hit the infinite loop button by mistake. So, in Guardians of the Galaxy, you get introduced to a character named the Collector.
Mm-hmm.
His brother is also introduced in this Infinity Saga. Who is the Collector's brother?
Whoa.
And they do talk about it.
I don't remember that. So the Collector is introduced in Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yep.
and then his brother is introduced at some point later.
Yep.
Was it the stuttery dude from the second Star Wars movie when they have to go to the casino planet?
The Casino Planet.
Yeah, and Star Wars Jedi. What's the Star Wars one with Leia when she dies?
I never saw that one.
Oh. So sorry, you want to know his brother's name?
Yeah.
Steve.
No. Hold on a second. I'm just going to click the one button here. There we go. It is the Grand Master.
That's his brother?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
It makes sense. I didn't know
They're
that.
they're always fighting each other. It's kind of funny.
When did they talk? Did they talk about that in Ragnarok?
They talked about it in Ragnarok, yeah.
Okay.
Where did Nick Fury get the name Avengers from?
He got it from somewhere?
Yep.
The Avengers Initiative is what they called it.
But where did he get it from?
In
What
Captain
made him
Marvel?
From where?
Because of all the aliens, and they needed to have like all the superheroes together to protect them from all the stuff that's out in the planets, because they've learned about space aliens.
So, right movie.
Yeah.
But on the side of Carol Danvers' plane, her nickname is Carol the Avenger Danvers.
Yeah, I like
So-
my answer better.
But this is a real okay. Whatever. Okay, last question, Chris. You're not going to win. I've already.
I knew I wasn't going to win already from the start.
You got 7 wrong, Chris, out of 12. You know, I it's okay. I still love you.
No, you don't.
What was Tony Stark's nickname for the Hulk and
Oh.
Thor in Thor Ragnarok?
The Hulk is the strongest Avenger, and Thor was well, he has a couple nicknames for Thor.
But just in the ship.
Well, it was the strongest Avenger. Point Break. But he also called him the Big Lebowski in.
But I was talking just Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. But he also called him Lebowski in the Endgame.
So, Chris, you got.
I finished
5.
strong.
You got 5 out of 12. There's no strong with that.
I
But
finished strong.
you had some, I didn't think they were overly tough.
Some of them were.
Nah.
What did the listeners think?
Yeah, what did you think? Do you think my questions were too tough? If you did tough shit,
Some
it's my
of them
show.
were. Some of them were.
Nah.
Yeah.
This is my wheelhouse, baby.
You would have needed to seen some of them recently to remember that.
Me, no. I did all these questions off of memory.
Well, you have like a weird memory, my friend.
This is just my zone. I love this shit.
Yeah, I know.
I love when you said you wanted to do this episode, I'm like, yay.
If you ask me Simpsons stuff, I'll remember that.
You
till the
won't
cows come
remember
home.
this Simpsons stuff. We'll do a Simpsons episode and you do a trivia for me with Simpsons.
Okay, I can do
And
that.
I will go like this. Knock it out of the park, baby.
But what we got that'll be a tough one. Like how do we do a Simpsons episode?
We'll do a Simpsons one, and that's when we'll do a collab episode with somebody.
Talk about like all our favorite episodes. and
Yeah,
things
just
like
favorite
that?
moments of Simpsons and shit
That'd
like
be
that.
kind of fun.
Kind of just shooting the shit about Simpsons.
Okay.
But let's go into a couple of our favorite moments from the movies and stuff like that. And the TV shows. Let's lump it all into one thing now.
So okay, I got one. One of my favorite moments, and this is just kind of an obvious favorite moment, is at Endgame when everybody comes back and like
The Avengers Assemble part.
Yeah, the portals start opening up and Spider-Man swings through and just
What was he
everybody-
swinging from?
I don't know, a spaceship.
He's swinging from Ant-Man's testicles.
Yeah, like and you know what that part too, like, so everybody came back, right? And they were all, I guess, prepping when they came back. Like, how did they know to start prepping for the big battle?
It was what's this called? Doctor Strange.
Because of Doctor Strange,
He saw the
knew.
future. Yeah.
Okay, and because like the one girl ended up getting her Pegasus horse, and like
Shit
everybody,
happens. Everyone's
they got,
ready.
They got ready like quick.
They
But
know.
anyways, I really love that part where everybody comes.
You know what it is?
Because
They
like
probably got
Thanos
ready
is.
when they
Go
saw
ahead.
everybody come back from the blip.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? They said, like, oh, why are all these people back?
Yeah.
Let's
then-
start fighting.
Yeah, because Thanos is like thinking he's going to dominate, and then all of a sudden, Avengers assemble!
It was great. It was the first time you heard it in the movies. It sent
Yes.
chills down my spine when I heard that.
It did. It did.
So my favorite part of the whole Infinity Saga,
Mhm.
and she does not get nearly enough credit.
Black Widow. We haven't even talked about Black Widow.
Not Black Widow,
Oh, who?
Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay.
When she lands in front of Thanos and she's like, "You took
Oh,
everything from me,"
yes.
and she could have killed him if he
Yes.
didn't cause the miss. She single-handedly could have killed Thanos, and I like that they finally showed how strong
Mhm,
she really is.
mhm.
And then in WandaVision continued that. They're
Mhm.
talking is like, you want me to go against a woman who single-handedly could have killed Thanos,
Yeah, exactly.
right? And
we'll
it
even
just
talk
shows-
about that, right?
Yeah. And that's the thing with WandaVision. They talk that she has a mutation. She had these abilities before the augmentations from the Mind Stone, which is introducing mutants back into the Marvel universe, which I loved. They're kind of retconning her introduction almost.
Yeah.
But that scene didn't get talked enough about, I found, until later on. But her acting in that, literally, she dies. She comes back. Her husband or the person she loves is still dead.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man. Like, that was so amazing.
Yeah,
And you like when she said it, the emotion when she was saying it, and just that you felt the pain when she said it. You're like, fuck yeah.
Well, and he
Go
died
kick his
twice.
ass.
He died twice for
Yeah,
her.
once
too,
by
like-
her hand,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and like even in like another thing too, like when she's shooting him, and then what's it called? Vision says, "I only feel you."
Mm-hmm.
And then in WandaVision, when she puts her hand by his head, she's like, "I can't feel you."
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
she
yeah.
is so good. I
Yeah.
don't care. Like, I would not have expected her to be from the same gene pool as Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, but she is spectacular.
Yeah.
Absolutely spectacular. WandaVision started slow, but it ramped.
You
and
know what?
got
It started
really
slow,
good.
but I liked what they were doing.
Yeah, it was as as a YouTuber that I watch called ProZD. He's just a voice actor. He's really funny. He's like, he does like little 30-second clips, and he's like, "What should we call this video?" And they're trying to name it, and he's like, "You got to tickle their balls a little bit." That's what they did with WandaVision. They just tickled your balls to get you in, and then they went right to it. You don't start with it. There's a little foreplay, but
Well,
so
and-
good, such a
and
good part.
Think now how powerful she is after that movie.
With the Necronomicon.
Well, she took all the power from Agatha and everything. Like
So good.
Yeah,
Well, she was able to create Vision, change a town, and make kids
yeah.
just
Like,
out of nothing.
out of nothing. Yeah, exactly. It's
Right? It's
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah, she's
Um,
gonna be. I think you might be right on your theory there.
She's going to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorite parts, I already mentioned it earlier, was the Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, with Yondu.
Yep.
I really like the part when Ego admits killing Star-Lord's mom.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "You shouldn't have killed my mom and squished my Walkman." I love those things where they're heroes,
Mm-hmm.
but they let them feel their emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Like Superman never really does.
He
You know what I'm
has no
saying?
emotions. Yeah.
He does, but he's like, he has to be above everybody else. He's got to be like that Boy Scout thing where like Star-Lord and Wanda were like, "Fuck this. Like you took something from me." And I love that because that's what we are. We're just balls of emotion. And if you had that power and someone did that to you, you damn right you'd act that way.
Yeah.
And I love that. And then the whole Yondu scene where he's like sacrificing himself at the end, and he said that he's like,
I know.
"He may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy."
Yeah.
And
what are
like,
you doing, Yondu? No. Yeah.
and I'm sitting there, I'm like Ashley, because we saw them all together in theater. And I'm just like, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine." And then they had the whole ceremony with him, and then all the Ravagers showed up,
Yep.
and I'm like, "What are they doing?" Like
Yeah.
they hit you right in the feels with that one,
Yeah, they did good. Yeah.
right? And like
Yeah.
even and then you have other scenes in the movies like Avengers, when it's like Captain America goes to Banner. He's like, "I think it's time for you to get angry." And he's like, "That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry." But how good is that?
Yeah.
Such a good line. Like whoever did all this shit, like
even the Tony Stark hologram where he's like, "I love you 3000." Oh,
yeah.
that especially when you got young kids and everything, you're just like, "Oh my god." Oh.
It's so good. Like it's just they have the funny, they have that ass kickery, and then they have those moments that just hit you
Yeah.
right in the feels.
Yeah. So back to, because I said it and you didn't say that, is I don't think Black Widow gets enough credit too.
No. She was one of
I'm
the
very looking
emotionals.
forward to her movie, and
Yeah.
she didn't get the send off like the other characters did, right?
I don't think she's dead.
Really.
I think Loki's going to fix that.
Okay, so maybe
It just depends on how her movie does. Or her movie was supposed to be released before Loki came out,
Okay,
and I think they're going to bring her back.
so maybe that'll happen in the show, and then you'll know.
Yeah.
Oh shit, but because her movie's taking place,
At some point.
No, it's in the past though. It's in the past.
It's not too far in the past. Like she's not alive. This is before she dies.
Yes, it's before she dies.
I
It
think it's
takes
between
place-
I think it's between Infinity Wars and Endgame.
It's after Civil War.
Okay.
It's right after Civil War. It's when she's on the run during Civil War, and
'cause
it's
Sokovia
her having to
Accords.
confront her past.
And I like David Arbor as the Red Guardian. He looks so good. He's like, "It still fits," and the mom's like, "You got fat." It's just, and this is the thing. I don't know. Like, I really wish that DC did. Like, you can have a dark movie and still have moments like this, but like Marvel nailed this. They had moments of intense action, great fighting, and then these touching moments of heart and love and emotion that I don't know. DC just could not get.
they can't pull it
grab.
off.
They tried,
Yeah.
but like they just couldn't get like. I don't know. Every character had an evolution. Like even at the end of Endgame, when Captain America got his happy ending,
Yes.
like he got his life that
Yeah.
he's been wanting.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But that didn't mean he had to live through every event, knowing what happened, letting it happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's kind of crazy. He had to give up fighting the war and fighting the good fight, which he's a soldier, just to be with his.
But he already did it, so it works, right?
He knows it happened, right?
Yeah.
his
He's like,
time
yeah,
is-
I'm good. I don't need to worry about
Yeah.
that. It's taken care of.
When they were describing time,
You mean
in
it's
this-
not like Back to the Future?
Yeah, but when they were describing time, you know what it reminded me of?
Mm.
A Good Place. It's just a little Jeremy Bearimy, and everything is all over the place. You know, like I'm just like, wow, this is. But it was good. Like, Thor Ragnarok, I really liked it. Love when it's like, what did I make you? Thor, God of Hammers, and then just what was it? What was the song? Was it Immigrant Song?
Yes.
Bum, 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 bum. And then
Yeah.
even like what was his name? He played Butcher in The Boys.
Oh yeah, he was good as the
Keith Urban.
Yeah, Carl Urban.
Keith Urban,
Yeah.
the singer. When he comes in, he's like, "For Asgard!" He's with the two machine guns.
Yeah, yeah.
So good. Like his
Yeah.
redemption, everything was good. Loki, so good.
Loki's good at everything.
Yeah,
So good. Yeah.
I'm happy they brought because when he died too, I felt so sad.
But he's like dead.
Well, he's back. It's just a past version of himself.
So Loki, the show that just came out,
Is about it takes place after the Avengers movie.
it does.
Yeah, the first Avengers movie.
The first Avengers movie.
So the
Okay.
Loki that's in this one
Yep.
hasn't gone through all the other shit that the other Loki went through yet, but he
Yeah.
might not because
Well-
that Loki that's a different timeline.
So are
Loki.
they doing like he's so Loki is him fixing things that are broken. So
Yeah.
they might be opening a whole new timeline.
which is probably going to lead into the multiverse of madness, which is Doctor
Holy
Strange.
crap! And then the Spider-Man and
Yeah, buddy.
Wow, man. Okay.
See,
okay.
you got to listen to me more. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. I take
No,
care.
I
I'm
know.
I'm your Sherpa
when I need
into the way of Marvel.
when I need my Marvel questions, I know who to go to.
Yeah, you go to me, baby.
Now, is there rumors that they may somehow bring Deadpool in too?
Deadpool is in.
He is in
So-
for sure.
With the unfortunate passing, obviously, of Stan Lee,
Yeah.
there's no more Stan Lee cameos.
Yeah.
So the rumor that's not the technical, but the rumor that's going around now is Deadpool is going to be the Stan Lee cameos.
Oh, but that's
And
I want him in a whole.
He has
movie
his
or
own
something.
movie,
Oh,
but he's
yeah.
going to be a cameoing in the next generation of movies.
Okay.
And because Ryan Reynolds signed on for like 18 different things.
Did he really? Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So because Deadpool walks from like that's who Deadpool is in the comics.
Mhm.
He breaks the fourth wall. He goes and he's like, "Hey, how's it going, guys?" He's like, "Deadpool, what are you doing here? Get out of here." Okay, later. And like
Yeah.
that's what he does. So they're going to start doing that in movies just to kind of
Okay.
like, and I think that's cool because if anyone's going to replace Stan Lee, I think Deadpool is a good fit.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But yeah, I was trying to think if there's any other parts of this.
I
Gamora,
mean-
Gamora dying, like
And then, but she's back, but she doesn't have the memories of Gamora. Like,
yeah. Well, it's because she was Gamora from before. Like it's time travel, man.
but no, she's like a Gamora from like she doesn't know.
She never
anything
teamed
that
up with the
happened.
Guardians. She never teamed
Yeah,
up with the Guardians.
so like she's gonna need to relearn
she
everything
knew
in the
she was going
Guardians
to-
3.
She knew she was going to kill Thanos.
She did, yes.
But like when she died and you saw that Thanos actually has a heart.
Yeah, that one little tear crying.
Yeah, like and you're just like, okay, Thanos is not really a bad guy. He's just really mental. But
He
that's why they
is.
called him the
He's-
Mad Titan, right? That's
yeah.
his name.
like technically, what he was doing was a good thing. Just
He
a
could have
bad
just
way.
made more food.
Yeah, why not just make
Yeah.
more food and more
food
planets
and more
or
planets
something?
and shit. Nope, I'm gonna kill half the
kill everybody.
population.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, half of everybody. This is how Thanos talks now. Hi guys, it's Thanos. How's it going?
How about Hawkeye and what he had to go through too? That
As
some
Ronan.
pretty-
As Ronan.
Yeah.
I loved that they introduced him. Even that brief moment as Ronan, because Ronan is a badass version of Hawkeye. But
Yeah.
I love that line where he's like, Don't give me hope.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
He like I don't know, man. Like it's they hit you in the feels from start to finish.
Yep.
Like with even like the whole scene with Spider-Man and Captain America. Iron Man.
Oh yes.
I don't feel so good. That was all
Yeah.
improvised between the
Yeah.
two of them. Like
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
This, you know what? Like they did a good job.
They did an
Fantastic.
awesome job.
You'll like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's good. It doesn't
Mhm.
have the same impact for me as WandaVision did.
Okay.
I would like to talk about my favorite scenes from what's it called? The Netflix shows.
I didn't watch any of them, but
I
you can
know,
talk.
man. I can tell
I
you.
probably will never watch them, honestly.
You have to watch at least Daredevil and freaking Punisher. Punisher was so good.
But they don't really tie into any of this.
Well, they're bringing in the character from Daredevil as Daredevil in the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, Hodge, come on. When would I lie to you about this? They're good.
I know.
Do you not like good stuff?
I do.
You can go watch more Cobra Kai.
I just
bastard.
watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24 movies, 23 movies plus 7 episodes of WandaVision or however many it was
And you can watch more.
in 2.5 months.
I watched them over 11 years.
Well, I've seen them all before, but
It's crazy, though, how this started 11 years ago.
it blows your mind that it all started with Iron Man, right?
But that's the thing. They built it. They ramped it really well.
They did such a good job.
They're good at telling stories.
I'm
This is
interested
why I
to see
love
where
comics.
it goes.
This is why I love comics.
The I saw some guesses on what the next steps are for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like,
Did you see we look forward to seeing you in the theaters, the Marvel thing?
No.
So after this episode, I'll send it to you and you can watch it.
Okay.
And they talk about like the movies coming up and, you know, this person's your brother, this person's like, it's Stan Lee talking and stuff. And then it shows all the movies coming out. Like Shang-Chi looks amazing.
That does look good. Yes. Yeah.
I like Awkwafina. She's like hilarious and she's in it. We make a good team. I just love her. And then they touched on the Fantastic Four and I'm like, oh, so nice. Fantastic Four.
Okay. So phase 4, Loki, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, which you had already said, the Eternals. That's what I was thinking of, is the Eternals.
Yeah.
Spider-Man No Way Home. That one, I'm really looking forward to that. That comes out this year.
Spider-Man.
A What If? What is that?
So What If is just it's a different universe.
It's a cartoon, eh?
Yeah, it's a different universe. Like what if T'Challa was Iron Man instead of Black Panther?
Okay.
What if Peggy
is Captain America?
Captain America, yeah.
Okay. And then it looks like Hawkeye is getting a series?
It's him training his daughter.
Okay.
It's you know what, dude? It's done by the exact same stuff that's doing WandaVision. It's a TV show.
Yeah. Miss Marvel?
That is a TV show, and it's a girl with stretchy arms. She likes Captain Marvel, and she becomes Miss Marvel.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That one I'm looking forward to. Thor: Love and Thunder. That's not out until next year. Phase 5 and Beyond. She-Hulk. Apparently,
I think
it's
that's
series.
a show. I think it's a show.
It says series, yeah. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That's not coming out until 2022. The Marvels, which is the next Captain Marvel,
That's
right?
Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel. They're putting them together after her show.
Okay, but so there's not going to be a Captain Marvel 2 then?
That is Captain Marvel 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently we're getting the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special?
Yeah.
Okay.
If any group is going to do it, it's going to be...
Oh, it makes most sense.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yep.
That's 2023. Guardians Volume 3, 2023. That's where I'm looking forward to see how they tie that in with Thor being there with them, and is Groot going to be finally back to normal Groot?
It's a different Groot, though.
It's still Groot, though.
It's Groot, but it's not the original Groot from the first movie.
And his arm is also Thor's hammer thing, which is kind of cool. Fantastic Four. Stormbreaker. Yeah, there's Fantastic Four. Okay.
I just love they call them Point Break.
Blade. They're redoing Blade.
Oh, I know. And the guy who played Cottonmouth in...
Yes.
What's it called? Luke Cage is going to be Blade. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Deadpool 3.
Yep.
Captain America 4. So that'll be with the
That
Winter
was
Soldier
just announced.
Yeah, that'll be Falcon.
After Falcon, the show
So,
did well.
yeah, I'm assuming when I watch that, it's going to explain a bunch of stuff.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's just not as good as WandaVision in my opinion.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight's very cool.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Never heard of that.
The
That's
guy
going to be
who
a Disney
plays the
Plus.
pilot in Star Wars, the new ones. Not Finn, the other one.
Yeah, I know who. I like him as an actor.
He. I believe it's. I could be wrong. I believe it's him, and he plays Moon Knight.
Okay.
Moon Knight is like a really like one of the best martial artists. Next to Shang-Chi is the best martial artist. Moon Knight is like up there. He's pretty
Okay. This is the one. So this is what I was reading. The next one here.
cool. A schizophrenic Batman, pretty much. That's what he is.
Okay. Secret Invasion. So
That's about Skrulls.
Yeah. So I thought they were saying that the Skrulls might be the next big baddie for the MCU.
The thing is, in Secret Invasion of comics, they kill Captain America, but it's not really Captain America. It's a Skrull.
A Skrull. Well, this
Yeah.
is going to be a series. It says so. It's not a movie.
I think it'll be interesting. Like,
Yeah.
they haven't led me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kevin Feige is so right now. Disney is like a goddamn powerhouse
Oh,
because they have Marvel run by Kevin Feige, and Kevin Feige just knows what fans want.
Yeah.
Then you have Dave Filoni in Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
who's promoted, and now he knows and his stuff that he's been doing, like The Mandalorian, The Bad Batch. I've been watching The Bad Batch, by the way.
I
Really
haven't
good,
watched it yet. Yeah.
really fun. It just kind of gives you that same Clone Wars feel.
Okay.
He's doing really well, and then you have freaking what the crap is his name? He played Happy in Iron Man.
Oh my God, what's his name?
Yeah.
We always talk about him. Why
He was
can't I
Chef.
remember his name?
His
yeah,
name was, he was in Chef.
John
John
what was
Favreau.
that?
John
John
Favreau.
Favreau. Yeah.
He is in Marvel directing and in Star Wars
Yes.
directing. So it's just like they have this group of people that really care about the core content,
Mm-hmm.
and they make their twitches or changes to it to make it more about them, but they stick to the core content that we all grew up with, and that's why it's so good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, how many times have you read a book and you're like, fuck, I would love to see this in a big screen.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then
Yep.
you see and you're like, God damn, like that, like you said, the last fight scene in Endgame, you're like, God damn.
Right. Yeah,
It's so good.
Yeah.
But like, and like
yeah.
even little twitches and changes, like when Thor was calling over Stormbreaker when he was fighting Thanos, and Thanos grabbed Stormbreaker
Yes.
and he went
Yeah.
to do that. And everyone's like, well, does that mean Thanos is worthy?
Yeah.
You know, but no, Stormbreaker was never enchanted by Odin.
No, it was
So-
just yeah.
Anyone can use Stormbreaker, but it would just be a blunt object, where Thor, it channels his energy through it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But so I'm just like, and then that's what they said in the movie. And I'm like, man, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to the future. I am not tired of comic book movies in the least bit.
Well, I know I've got Paula to go with me to see them in theaters now that she's seen them all. Right?
It's
She's
just
I'm
fun.
ready to go. Yeah.
It's fun.
Okay, so I got a few more here. Ironheart.
That is about, I believe it's either going to be about Shuri or Iron Man's daughter.
It says Riri.
That's
Riri. So one of the younger Marvel characters. We will imagine she will cross paths with Kamala and Kate before too long.
it's either going to be Iron
With
Man's
her
daughter.
connection to Stark. Yeah, I think it's Iron Man's
It's Iron Man's
daughter.
daughter.
Yeah. Armor Wars.
That's all about Iron Man and stuff like
Tony
that.
Stark's worst fears come to life. Okay. I Am Groot. Apparently, we're getting a series.
I am Groot.
How did he get paid for doing that?
He was Iron Giant and he got paid for that.
Yeah.
You know what? He did a good job though.
No, he did. Yeah, I know. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, so that's it. That's a lot. That goes like into late 2023.
But now do you understand why I get so hyped up about this shit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's so well. This is my childhood. This is what I grew up with.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
you know why I like comics and stuff, and especially with Stan Lee. Everyone can say what they want about people, but like Stan Lee always felt that the world was a place that people lived in, but everyone needed an escape.
Yep.
And comics books and stuff like that was that kind of common ground that a nerd could read comics, a jock could read comics, a valley girl could read comics. Like it was that common ground that everybody had, right? And it showed you that like no matter who you are, you're special. And people may not have told you that. People may never tell you that, but that's what these comics prove. Like look at Captain America, this skinny Steve Rogers, skinny little kid.
That was cool how they did that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he became like the leader of the Avengers, right? Like it's just stuff like that that shows you that you don't have to be crazy like popular or this to be something special. It's just you have your things that make you unique. And it was one of those things that just really, really like stuck with me as a kid. I never really had issues, but like I think everybody has like little moments in their life where they question things or second guess things when you see other stuff happening. And comics was that thing for me that kind of made me be annoying.
Yeah.
That made me the annoying man. That and Miles. But you know, like it was like, and it's always stuck with me. So I look forward to seeing the next generation of comic book stuff coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be exciting. I love them. I think I got Paula hooked on them now, which is nice. Yeah.
I look forward to showing them all over again to Nathan.
Right?
I know.
Like I'm sure Ellis eventually will get into more of them. Like he liked Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, so
Everybody likes Spider-Man.
yeah, Spiderman.
And like it's sad because like I would have loved to have seen what's his name? A guy who played Wolverine, Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
In the because I loved
wouldn't it
Logan.
have been so
Logan
good?
was such a good movie.
Yes.
That was another one of
yes.
those moments. Like I want to talk about that briefly. When at the end, when he's like trying to save the girl and then he injects himself with all the medication and he has that one last moment of Wolverine berserker rage
Yeah.
and you hear him yell, and I'm like, this is what I wanted. I wanted it to end this way. Like I was worried that they were going to end it with him being like, like all old. And no, they gave him his last hurrah, like putting his life on the line to save somebody. And I'm like, oh, so good.
So good. Yeah. I know it would have been nice to see a big crossover there of some sort, but
They might though. They said that Hugh Jackman said he would come back and play.
did he really?
He'd come back in Deadpool. But the thing is, they could bring back the girl that played, because in the comics, her character is called Wolverine now,
Okay.
and she was excellent as X-22 or X-23. Sorry, she was so good.
Yep.
But do you have a random recommendation?
I don't know. I mean, I was kind of thinking we would just recommend all the MCU movies.
That's what I think about that, because I actually have random recommendation.
The Ramble Record Repeat Random Recommendation.
Say that 5 times fast. Come on, I dare you.
No.
I did have something in mind. It's nothing big, but
Mine is comics. I'm sticking with the theme, but it's
mine-
not Marvel.
Okay.
It's DC.
Okay.
It's called Deceased.
Deceased.
It's
Okay.
a zombie version of the DC
Oh,
universe.
so like Marvel
but
zombies.
it's like dead, deceased. Get it?
Yeah.
But it's like deceased.
yeah.
Really well done. It's
Okay.
about the anti-life equation mixes with technology, and it turns people into the living dead, superheroes and heroes
Oh,
alike.
I think I've heard of these. Yeah.
I don't want to go too far into it. I think there's like Hope at World's End and the Unkillables and stuff. There's only like in total like 15 comics, but it is so
yeah, because
good.
there's A Good Day to Die,
yeah.
Unkillables, Hope at World's End, and Dead Planet.
Yeah, they're all like, if they do like one of those ones where it's like all of them released in one hardcover, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
It's really. I've read them all individually or just on the internet. They're really good, really
Okay.
really good.
Cool.
It involves like Clark Kent's son, Jonathan Kent, Bruce Wayne's son, Damian Wayne, and they all become like the next Batman, the next Superman, and shit like that. It's really good,
Okay.
really
Cool.
well done.
Cool.
And it has a huge arc with John Constantine, and I love John Constantine. He's so underrated.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
With yours.
Honestly, you're gonna think I'm making this up, but I'm not. This is what I was gonna do because I had one of these after dinner, and it's an ice cream sandwich. So, but they're from Costco, and they're called Mega Ice Cream Sandwich. So you know the ice cream sandwiches where they're like the cookie outside with the vanilla chocolate, or not chocolate, the vanilla middles. I love those. So Paula went to Costco and bought them, and they're called the Mega Ice Cream Sandwich. So they're even thicker and bigger than the other ones. And man, I could sit there and eat like 3 or 4 of those, no problem.
They look huge.
Yeah, they are, and they're so
Ashley would love
good.
these.
Yeah. So like we like drumsticks too, but I prefer an ice cream sandwich. So with the hot weather we've been having,
Yeah,
what's better?
It's balls like ball
Right?
sweat hot, man.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
So what's better than sitting out and having a nice ice cream sandwich
Sitting inside in the air conditioning.
and having an ice cream sandwich?
I'm not denying I like ice cream.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm fine with this one. At least it's not Cobra Kai again.
No, that's not until the next season comes out.
Thank you so much for suggesting this episode, Chris.
This was a fun episode. I love it.
See, and you can tell this is what I'm all about, man. I love this shit.
Yeah.
I love comics. But I actually would look forward to doing a Simpson one.
Yeah, no, that'll be a good one too. We've been watching Simpsons with Ellis at camp and on TV because of Disney, right? So he's been getting into it. He likes some of the episodes. We just kind of jump all over and play our favorites and stuff. So
Ashley actually just got her. We were just talking about what's it called? We were talking about it today, and I was making a Simpsons reference because she just got her shot today.
I saw the picture. Yeah,
the COVID vaccine, and I made I don't even remember the damn Simpsons reference, but like it was the first thing I said to her when she got in the car was a Simpsons reference, and I'm like, wow, you know, a show is taking over your life when you make Simpsons references all the damn time.
Pretty much. Yep.
And it's getting close, Chris. It's getting
It
close
is.
to camp, baby.
Well, you know what's even better? Not just that it's getting close to camp, it's getting close to holiday time. So I'm looking at my calendar. So next weekend, I'm off Friday, go to camp. Then I'm not off. The following weekend is a long weekend because of Canada Day. And I also took another day off. So I'm off. We're going to camp that weekend. Following weekend, I go to work. The next weekend, I took the Thursday, Friday off. Long weekend to go to camp. Following weekend's nothing. Then the following week the following weekend is when you guys come up.
Again,
then we go to camp.
I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then my holiday off. So I have 3 extra days off.
Yeah, so we'll figure out when you guys are going to come up, and
whenever
maybe we'll stay at our place for a couple days and then head up. We were thinking maybe we'll head up on Sunday or something like that to go to
that's
camp. But we'll talk about that, figure that out.
So that'll also split up the drive for Nathan, right?
That's kind of what I thought. That way you break it up. You stay at our house for a couple nights.
Plus, then you can also just like get to meet my son.
Yeah, exactly.
And change his poopy diapers.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's starting to eat solids now.
Oh,
not starting. He's been eating solids for a while.
The smells change there, sir.
So we have a Google Home that records video.
Yeah.
And I showed Ashley a clip, and I'm like, "Hey, did you make a Jesus Christ, Nathan?" And that was my reaction. Was just, it was bad. But I would change my son's diaper. I don't have an issue with it.
Been there, done that.
You'll look forward to that. He's a pretty cool cat. He's teething right now, so
fussy baby.
It's okay. I tried to give him some whiskey. He didn't like it.
Just rub it on his teeth.
No, I gave him a glass.
Oh, shot straight up.
Father of the year. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming up to camp. I just need a break.
Yeah,
I need some time off.
Just to recharge, refresh.
Yeah, so we got that, and then after camp, we're coming back home to drop Stanley off at a dog sitter because the next cottage we're going to that my parents booked, unfortunately, is not pet friendly, and we're pretty much coming home, dropping him off, then picking up Ashley's mom, and then heading up to a next cottage. Out Bob Cajun way.
Bob Cajun, Constellation.
We're stopping off at DJ Meats.
Oh, are you going to? Yeah.
When we're coming home from camp, and we're picking up several packs of the best burgers.
So just an FYI, they are closed on Sundays.
We're leaving on a Saturday.
Okay. So yeah.
We'll pick it up on the Saturday, and because we're like going to get like 1 for the cottage, and then we're going to get like 4 for our house. They're like, we've had burgers in our area. Nothing compares to those. They're just, and it's like, do you want a burger? Yeah, I want a burger. You want the best burger? Yeah, let's have the best burger. And that's what these burgers are.
I know. They're so good. So good.
We haven't had an episode this long in a while.
I don't know if we've had an episode this long ever. This might be our longest.
It's because I'm a nerd and I just went, and I've had 3 beers.
Oh, did you? I was drinking water.
Sissy.
It was flavored water.
Flavored water is delicious.
Lemon lime.
But here, I want to see if I can find it quickly. Probably when I want to find it, I'm not going to be able to find it. That's how it always goes. But I found something neat. Guess how many downloads we've had of all time and this is just notification I got from Podbean.
You gave me a number, but I can't remember. It was like 1,000, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, 100?
999.
So 1,000, close enough.
We're not 1,000 yet. We're 1 away.
We'll be 1,000 after this episode.
Not bad for almost 3 full years.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, like people seem to be enjoying our episodes. It seems like people are listening more, which is nice.
Yeah, we're getting more interaction and more people upset at us. So
you know you're doing your job when people are pissed off at you. But yeah, I just saw that. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. We've had
awesome.
63 downloads in the last 30 days.
Really? Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice.
It's like and then I'm getting all these things like you can monetize your podcast. I'm like, not with the shit we post. No, we can't.
No.
People will be like, what the hell is this? I'm not putting any advertisement on this shit.
Yeah.
But thank you all for listening on this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Kevin again. I know you're not that old. It's Chris.
I said I was sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He's sorry. Yeah, look forward to talking to you guys all in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Ramble, Record, Repeat. Tune in next episode for I don't know.